And tell us what's really happening there. It's been about 10 days of the war. Is it escalating? And tell us about that ground assault that Israel has been preparing for the last few days, but it hasn't been launched yet. What's the status on that?
Well, this is day 11 of this war, Priyanshi, and what we are learning now, the most important factor today here in Israel is President Joe Biden is visiting Israel tomorrow, that is on Wednesday. He'll be here and he will also be meeting, he'll be going to Jordan to meet King Abdullah II, Egyptian President Abdul Fattah al-Sisi, and Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas. So this is a very important diplomatic maneuvers to stop the war from widening. So he will be here, and we are also learning that it took almost 7 hours of talks between Benjamin Netanyahu and Secretary of State Antony Blinken. It is expected that once he is here, there might be some sort of aid package announced for Gaza, which is in a state of siege. And even yesterday, when it was said that Rafah crossing would open, it did not. And news came in late last night that the crossing was actually bombed by Israel airstrikes. So now the effort is on to give a message that the US is standing solidly behind Israel and no third party should get involved. On the other hand, there is also a warning by Iran that if there is a ground assault or any other misadventure, as it says, then there would be retaliation from Iran as well. But it has also warned that there will be some steps taken by, as it said, resistant forces in next few hours. So that factor also remains there. But as a warning, US aircraft carriers are standing in Mediterranean, but not very far from here. And coming of President Joe Biden here on Wednesday is also going to send a very strong message to any third parties which would want to get involved. Now, in this situation, what the ground situation here in Israel and Gaza are is that the preparation is complete here for a ground assault, for an all-out offensive. Not only on the southern borders, but also we have been hearing that there are airstrikes which are taking place on the northern border. The civilians on the northern border, around 28,000 people have been evacuated to around 2 kilometers from the border. The residents who are there, so they have been evacuated to around 2 kilometers from the border because Hezbollah's attacks are continuing and the retaliation is continuing. On the other hand, in Gaza, people around 10 lakh people, there is an estimate that 10 lakh people have moved to actually southern Gaza, and there are queues and queues of people who are waiting for the crossing at Rafah crossing. 8 trucks are standing at the Egyptian side, but they are not able to go in. What happens next is going to be clear only after President Biden visits here on Wednesday.